Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening with the bright evening outside. Isn't it great? Grand stretch in the evenings. Hope you had a lovely week and you're looking forward to a nice weekend. We've got nice hip opening exercises tonight, so hopefully you'll be feeling like a hippie at the end of the session. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin lying down. Keep your knees bent as you lie down, having your feet about shoulder width apart. And just let your body soften into the mat as you slow down. Let go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. And just be in the present moment here on your mat. And let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Elongating that exhale. Let's take 3 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, let your left leg stretch out long and lifting up your right foot, just hugging your right knee into your chest, holding it here. And let's take 2 more breaths. And then keep the knee bent, release the hold with your arms and draw your arms back over the head. And then 1 more breath here. And then reaching down, if you can reach your foot, do. If you can't reach your foot, your shin is fine. Holding on to it, just rolling over onto your side. And just draw the leg back a little bit. Holding the 2 knees away from each other. 1 more breath here. And then placing the foot onto your thigh, your right foot onto your left thigh, having the knee pointing upwards, so you're in a tree pose, and just draw the right arm up past your ear. Two more breaths here. And then rolling over onto your back, hold on to the right foot again. And just draw the leg over towards the left. You can open out that left hand if you want. Taking a breath here. And then drawing it over to the right and taking a breath here. and back to the center for a breath. And then releasing that right foot, again coming onto the left side, this time propping yourself up with your shoulder over your elbow, both feet stretched out long, one on top of the other. And let's just raise this right leg up and bring it down. And up and down. Let's move that with the breath. Inhale, raising it up. And exhale, drawing it down. 2 more times. And then from here, just coming into your tabletop and stretch that right leg out behind you, pushing through the heel so that you can feel the stretch in your calf. One more breath here. And then drawing this right foot up, bringing it in between the hands, stepping the left leg back as we come into our pigeon pose. Taking 3 breaths here and upright. And then folding forward over the leg, again for another 3 breaths. And from here, coming back up, swinging around to sit on the long side of the mat again. This time drawing that right foot up against the left thigh. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing away. And just encouraging that leg to open right out so that your right knee is down on the mat. So you might find that difficult if you're sitting up straight. You might find that the knee is up. So just move back slightly and allow that knee to work its way towards the mat. Taking 3 breaths here. And then taking this in the opposite direction as we fold forward over this leg. So hands either side of the leg and folding forward, connecting with the breath. Remember, inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen. And bringing yourself back up to sit, let the right leg come out long, lowering the back down onto the mat, stretch out the right leg, bending that left knee and hugging it into the chest for 2 more breaths. And then keeping the leg where it is, releasing the hold of it as you draw your arms behind the head. And again, 2 more breaths here. And then holding on to this shin or foot of the left leg as you roll over onto your right side and just drawing the left knee up and away and the foot away from the body. One more breath here. And then placing that left foot onto the right thigh and bringing the arms up over the head for your tree pose, horizontal tree pose. One more breath here. And then rolling over onto your back, holding on to that left foot as you raise it up and draw the right arm out to the right. And then bringing that left foot across towards the right. One more breath here. And then drawing it across to the left. And again, holding it here. Taking 2 more breaths. And bringing it back to the center for 2 breaths. And releasing the foot and coming onto your right side, that right shoulder over the right elbow, the feet stretched out long, and then raising the right leg up and down and up and down, and synchronizing it with the breath. Inhale, raising it up. Exhaling it down, 2 more breaths. And then from here, coming into your tabletop with that left leg extended out on the toes of that left leg, pushing the heel back to stretch out that calf. And 1 more breath here. And then drawing that left knee into the center, let the right leg stretch out. Walk that left foot across to the side to come into your pigeon pose. One more breath here. And then coming on down to lower the forehead onto the mat. Two more breaths. And then bringing yourself up to sit, swinging that right leg around so it's out long. This left leg, left foot up against that right thigh. Bringing the hands behind you. Just let the shoulders come back a little bit so that you can get that left knee onto or as close to the ground as possible. And again, 2 more breaths here. And then bringing it into a forward fold over this extended leg. And again, trying to deepen that fold with each breath. And coming back up to upright, swinging around into your tabletop. And step the hands just a little bit in front of the shoulders as we make our way up into a downward dog, nice and slowly pedaling those legs to let them stretch out until you're ready to come to your point of stillness here, pushing those hips back, taking 3 breaths. And then let's raise that right leg up, holding it up with the toes pointing down towards the mat. And 1 more breath here. And then bend the right knee and stack the hips so you're looking out under your right armpit. 1 hip on top of the other. And leveling out the pelvis, let that right foot come down onto the mat as we take that to the other side. So raising the left leg up, toes pointing down. And then bending that left knee, stacking the hips, looking out under that left armpit. Leveling up the pelvis again. Let that left foot come down. As you come down onto the knees and push back to a child's pose. And 1 more breath here. And then making your way back up once again to your downward dog. And let's raise the right leg up, taking a breath. Then draw that right knee in towards the center. So you're shifting your shoulders so they're over your wrists. And draw that right leg back up again. Take a breath.
bending the knee. Let's draw that knee towards the left elbow. Right knee towards left elbow. Take a breath. And stretch it back up for a breath. And then drawing that right knee towards the right elbow. And stretching it back up. And let the right foot come down. Let's take that on the left side. So stretching the left leg up, taking a breath. Into the center for a breath. Stretching it out. Over towards the right elbow for a breath. And stretching it out. And over to the left elbow for a breath. And stretching it back. Bringing the foot down, knees down, push back into your child's pose. Two more breaths here. And then coming to sit. And as we sit, keeping that right foot in, the knee bent, just cradling this left leg. And rocking it so you feel that stretch around the hip area as you move the foot. And then bring it to stillness. Let's take 3 breaths here. And letting that left foot come down. Let's take it over to the other side. So again, rocking the right foot, feeling that stretch, and then bring it to a point of stillness where you're feeling a little bit of a stretch. Not overdoing it, but a little bit of a stretch. And taking 3 breaths here. And then letting that foot come down. And from here, let's just fold forward over both legs. One more breath. And making your way back up to sit, swinging around to bring the back down onto the mat and bring the arms into a T. Let both knees fall over to the right and the gaze to the left. And then bringing that over to the other side. And coming back to center, hugging those knees into the chest, taking a little bit of movement here. And then when you're ready, coming to stillness. Let the feet come down, the legs come out long. The arms by your side, palms facing upwards. And allow the body to relax and let go. Letting go your feet and your legs, your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your armpits, arms and hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take a moment here for gratitude. Gratitude to yourself. And gratitude for everything that's working in your life today. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale. And spend a few minutes here connected with yourself through your breath.